Salut a tutti! Hey everyone! Hey lovers! Today we're diving headfirst into the world of haute couture headgear. And let me tell you, I've got a collection that's head and shoulders above the rest. Pun totally intended, and I think I'm gonna use a lot of puns in this video. And I also cut my bangs this very morning, because let me tell you that wearing a hat or a cap with long bands doesn't cut it. Another pun. So before I unveil these fabulous pieces, let me just share why I have a soft spot for hats and caps. And I might as well call it an obsession at the moment. But anyway, I love hats and caps, especially because whether it's to disguise a bad hair day, like today, to shield myself from the scorching sun with some hot hats, or snuggle up when it's raining, you name it, I've crowned it. Because let's be honest, when life gives you a bad hair day, just put a hat on. Let's start with the Isabelle Marant Tyron cap, her embroidered logo cotton cap. It's 100% cotton. It's charcoal gray, but it's almost like denim. And this is exactly why I bought it, because I think it will go with everything, and it does. This is not just a hat, it's a savior for those days when my hair decides to rebel, like, you know, or when I don't want to wash my hair. Also, plus it adds a touch of cool to any outfit, and it turns a bad hair day into a fabulous fashion moment. And by the way, here's a little secret: hats make you look taller. Talk about crowning glory. This cap, this Isabelle Marant cap, is your reliable workout companion too. I wear it a lot at the gym, and I use it a lot in windy, I've used it a lot already in windy, very windy conditions during my walks. And the fact that it stays put during strong winds adds an extra layer of functionality, making it a go-to choice for active moments. So, be it at the gym or during my walks. I took it in size 57, and we'll talk about sizing later on for the other items as well. But I knew it was gonna fit because I have the same exact cap in pink. So I know that as it's adjustable at the back, it always fits. But 57 is not my size, 58 is for hats. I think, so 58 European size must be like 22 or an M in international sizes. It's crafted from charcoal gray cotton, it's 100% cotton, and it's simply finished with an embroidered and very recognizable logo to the front. About the three hats on Farfetch, by the way, this cap retails for 160 euros. So it's quite expensive for a cap, but for me it's totally worth it, as I know I'm going to wear it a ton, all the time. I'm really into gray shades at the moment, so I know I'm gonna wear it all the time. Now, onto the star of the show. This stunning Gucci cap. The exact name is the Gucci Interlocking G logo leather cap. So I don't know why leather, because if I read the tag, or I think you only have this part at the back, which is leather. The outer is a mix of polyurethane and polyamide. So it's basically plastic, but you do have a cotton lining, an all over logo print. Very recognizable. You have a fabric covered button at the crown, and it's a 6-panel construction. This is what I didn't like so much, but hey, I love the rest, so I bought it. It retails for 400 euros on Gucci, but for some reason I managed to scoop it for 380 on Farfetch. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I bought it from a shop in Poland, I think. So that's probably why it's a little bit cheaper, but saving 20 euros is always cool. So not complaining. Like the Isabelle Marant cap, you have a touch strap fastening to the rear. And this cap is just perfect for days like today when it's raining and when, you know, the sun is playing hide and seek. The outer is water repellent, which is the perfect feature for rainy days. Like today, this cap is clearly meant to resist water, and you can stay dry and stylish even when the weather is less than cooperative. So whether you're caught in a sudden downpour or navigating through a drizzly day, this cap will certainly add a touch of glam and fashion, but it will also serve as a practical and protective accessory. It's the perfect blend of style and functionality. But there's a caveat, because this Gucci cap, while stylish, might not provide the same kind of secure fit as the Isabelle Marant one during very windy situations. So I'm definitely not wearing it during Libeccio storms. As much as I like it for the rain, of course, I'm gonna wear it when it's sunny too, even because the shiny fabric makes it a hot hat. Pun intended again. It's typically the kind of hot hat that makes you stand taller and more put together, grinding you to stand off from the crowd. Now let's talk sizing, and sizing can be a real conundrum. So there are sizes. Gucci sizes are definitely a fashion paradox. The bigger, the better. It's like Gucci has its own set of rules. I usually go for a size M or 58, but here's the twist. Gucci likes to think big. In their defense, I think that buying a hat online is like going for an adventure. You never know where you end up, and this is probably part of the fun. Maybe it's always a stylish journey. In other words, this cap is an M, is a size M, but it definitely sizes more like an L. Yeah, it can be a real conundrum or chronendrum. For that matter, I'm laughing at my own dad jokes right now. And last but not least, for those chilly days, exactly like today is really cold, I got this amazing wool beanie. This is the pinnacle of cozy couture. So I've always been quite weary with beanie because as much as I love caps and other hats, beanies, I feel like with bangs, beanies are really tricky to pull off. But this is not just a hat, it's a beautiful accessory that adds warmth to your style and your heart as well, and your ears, especially when it's very windy, and we've had our fair share of storms during the past few weeks, and very bad windstorms too. This is a savior for my delicate ears. I took it in a size M, and as I'm talking right now, the fact that my ears are covered, you know, with the brim feels kind of weird, like an echo, but never mind. Yeah, I think this is pretty much the only beanie that fits me, which is good because it retails for 360 euros, which is not on this, definitely not on the cheap side. For a beanie. It's 100% wool. You have different shades of gray with the classic GG logo, canvas logo. You have a turn-up brim, and it's a stretchy design, but most importantly, and I've just realized it by rereading the description, this beanie is reversible. So you can wear it on the lighter shade of gray or on the more charcoal shade of gray. I love both, except that you have to pay attention, yeah, to the tag there. Yeah, but I definitely love both. This one is, the lighter shade of gray feels softer on the face. And talking about softness, the wool feels very soft. The fabric definitely doesn't feel itchy or anything. It's very comfortable. But yeah, it's reversible. I'm going to wear it twice as much. I have to wear it a lot given the price. I have another beanie which is way less flattering, not from Gucci, but I feel I'm going to wear this a lot. First, because of the shade, I love gray. I bought a lot of sweaters and knitwear in gray, but also because I hate the cold wind on my ears. And by the way, I wore it during a windstorm, and when you're listening to music and it's very windy, this is the perfect accessory. It's like it's not windy at all. I had my AirPods the other day and it was like a normal day. So it's warm, it's convenient, it's everything, it's stylish, and plus this makes you look even taller. So yeah, let's have a moment of gratitude because it's the first time that I actually find a beanie that suits me perfectly. And it's safe to say that whether I'm trying to stay cool, warm, or just making a fashion statement, hats and caps and beanies have become my go-to accomplices. And there you have it, my hat-loving comrades. Remember, when life throws a curveball, just put a hat on it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the hat love. Leave a comment down below and tell me which of the three is your favorite. And until next time, keep your head held high and your hands even higher. That's all, folks. Couldn't resist the pun, sorry. Una buona giornata, baci e scialate vi là.